Hello everyone, welcome to Frontier Hotspots. It is a channel focusing on the most cutting-edge technology and engineering in China and the world. Welcome everyone to follow the channel. Now, China has built another super airport. Even the West expresses admiration. This airport is Chengdu Tianfu International Airport. It is reported that Tianfu Airport was completed in only 5 years. It is even better than China's Daxing Airport? After the completion of this airport, it will greatly promote the traffic development in the southwest region, and in just over half a year of test flight operation, this airport has played a huge role. Will continue to be reflected. Does this mean that it has surpassed Daxing Airport? Like Daxing Airport, Chengdu Tianfu Airport is also a 4F level airport, which is the highest standard of domestic airports in China. Although this airport is slightly inferior in scale, it can play a role no less than Daxing Airport. Chengdu is the southwestern region. Now it has successfully entered the ranks of the new first-tier cities, with huge development potential. With the improvement of the city's status, the previous Shuangliu Airport is gradually unable to meet the demand. It is very important to build a new airport, because Tianfu Airport not only needs to meet the needs of Chengdu, the demand for travel needs to drive the development of the entire southwest region. So how powerful is Chengdu Tianfu Airport? First of all, judging from the design of the appearance of the airport, it comes from the sun god bird. The appearance of Chengdu Tianfu International Airport can be described as full of technology. But when it comes to styling inspiration, let's talk about the ancient Shu culture that belongs to Chengdu. The sun god bird gold ornament is a piece of gold foil unearthed in 2001 at the Jinsha site in Chengdu, Sichuan. It belongs to the late Shang dynasty and can be said to be the treasure of the Jinsha Site Museum in Chengdu. 10 years later, sun god bird was identified as the core pattern of Chengdu's urban image logo. In addition to the shape of the exterior, the interior of the terminal also echoes. Each terminal has a 30,000 square meter feather-like ceiling, which is like the wings of the sun god bird. Tianfu Airport is even more desirable. It has a full 1,000 rooms, and it can also overlook the entire airport panorama. Secondly, it is also the first airport in Asia to adopt the PRT system. Many people may be unfamiliar with the PRT system. At present, only London Heathrow International Airport has PRT technology in the world. The so-called PRT is the fully automatic operation of the train. It exists to save passengers from spending too much time on the way to transfer. Tianfu Airport will become the first airport in Asia to have PRT. In addition to these, the west first runway of Chengdu Tianfu Airport is also the longest and highest level runway. How awesome is it? Runways and terminals are the most important projects in the construction of an airport. The first phase of the Chengdu Tianfu International Airport project plans to build 3 runways, 2 vertical and 1 horizontal, namely the West Runway, the North Runway and the East Runway, of which the highest level is the West Runway. With a total length of 4,000 meters and a width of 75 meters, these are the basic physical features of the West First Runway. According to the current relevant industry regulations, the West Runway is the highest grade 4F runway, which can take off and land the world's largest passenger aircraft Airbus A380. It is reported that the East Runway of Shuangliu International Airport is also 4F level. At present, Chengdu is the third city in mainland China with 1 city, 2 airports after Beijing and Shanghai, and the second city with dual 4F level airport runways after Beijing. The construction of a 4F level runway is a huge amount of engineering. According to reports, during the construction of the West First Runway, more than 70 hills were flattened by earthwork construction, more than 100 gullies were treated, and the total amount of filling was about 36 million square meters. During the peak period of pavement construction, more than 5,000 cubic meters of concrete is poured every day, more than 10,000 sets of navigation aids are installed, more than 700 kilometers of cables are laid, and more than 200 sets of equipment are installed. In addition to the highest level, which can take off and land Airbus A380 passenger aircraft, there is also a prominent label on the west first runway of Chengdu Tianfu International Airport, Smart. This is because the Xiyi runway has made major breakthroughs in promoting new technologies, new processes and new equipment, creating many firsts in China. The first time, the first running skid system in China is constructed with a new technology of pavement asphalt composite layer. For a long time, the civil airport runway has been subjected to the repeated action of heavy traffic volume, high-strength load, and the flooding of the underlying base after the failure of the joint filling material for a long time, which is easy to cause the concrete slab of the pavement. Service life. An asphalt composite base isolation layer is set between the cement concrete road surface and the base of the airport for the West No. 1 runway, which has the functions of isolation, waterproofing, anti-scour and stress buffering, which can effectively solve the above-mentioned diseases such as mud, void, and fracture, and make the airport cement concrete pavement has the advantages of long service life, small maintenance workload and strong environmental adaptability. The first time, the first inland airport in the country that adopts the new technology of deep barrel lamp installation. This new process has a number of patented technical applications, including the new process of deep barrel lamp installation, the waterproof sealing device of the lightbox cable protection tube, the forming part of the annular groove reserved for the lamp barrel, and the colloid pouring machine, all of which have obtained national new utility patents. This not only solves various problems faced by Tianfu Airport's tight construction schedule, but also improves work efficiency, improves quality, saves costs, and is environmentally friendly. It provides new ideas, new methods and new standards for the construction of future airport navigation lighting projects. Civil Aviation Navigation Lighting Industry Benchmark. The first 4F level runway in the country to adopt intelligent runway system technology. Through intelligent facilities, real-time collection, unified management, analysis and early warning of runway properties are carried out, which provides scientific support for the health and maintenance of the runway and guarantees the safe operation of the subsequent runway. The first time, the first firefighting project in the flight area using the new PVCUH. The pipes of the west first runway are connected by sockets, which are fast in installation and have high deformation redundancy, which ensures the quality of the project and the progress of the progress. Today, Chengdu Tianfu Airport is constantly setting new world records with its strength. The terminal building of 710,000 square meters has an estimated annual passenger flow of 90 million, a daily passenger flow of nearly 250,000, and a cargo and mail throughput of 1.3 million tons. What is Chinese power and what is Chinese speed? Tianfu Airport once again gave the perfect answer on the world stage. Some people may ask, why Chengdu? There is such a set of data. During the epidemic, Chengdu Tianfu International Airport ranked first in the world in the number of takeoffs and landings, and 10 international all-cargo regular routes achieved non-stop flights. So this time, the world chose Chengdu.